Our very first show we ever did here was a oval bubble and brown set, but nowhere near as large as this.
Nowhere near, yeah, and these are all new sizes. Such great capacity, but I don't want that to scare you because there's plenty of pieces here and plenty of recipes that you can prepare on a smaller scale where they're going to work that way too. Yeah. All, of course, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, oven safe to 500 degrees. You can broil with this. It's never going to scratch away. It washes beautifully, and it really is functional.
It's a perfect thing.
Here's everything that you're getting in this set, and you're going to be getting some that are open. You're going to be getting some that are lidded. Instead of doing the small little ramekins like Rachel's done in the past, you're actually getting 2 of these side dish containers, which I love. 3 sizes that are open, including that really large, almost 4-quart capacity.
Almost 4 quarts. You could put a small turkey. We've got an 8-pound chicken down there, and it looks like a turkey. These are enormous. A whole pork loin, a giant holiday beef roast, which we have down there, beautiful beef rib roast. These are enormous capacity, and we were chatting before the show. This is not only the largest set with number of pieces, it's the largest set with capacity ever.
I love that.
Ever.
And this is the time of year when you really want to start thinking about it, because I also know, you know, back to school, my kids went back to school on Monday. That means the sports things are starting, the after school activities, and a lot of times I want to make double of things so we can eat off of it, or I want to do double so I can put them in the freezer.
Exactly.
So having the extra capacity now really makes sense. 3 different sizes in your open, and then you're getting 2 sizes here which are going to be covered, which I love. And then, as I said, you get the 2 that are 24 ounces each, and you're going to be getting your extra trivets. You have more colors today than we've ever seen before, including that brand new deep green.
Which everyone is loving, and I think it's one of the colors that's limited. That, and I think the eggplant is really popular too. But this is such a great idea for the fall season, what you just hit on. This is a great dinner solution. Casseroles, baby.
Yeah.
One dish wonders.
Yes.
Make extra double of everything your family loves and stack them up in the freezer, because these can go from freezer to oven to table to dishwasher.
Isn't that great?
So just double everything. Make your chili max. Make your baked pastas. Make your soups and stews. Freeze them right in the casserole, ready to shove in the oven.
I love it. Here's all your colors, everybody. You're seeing them all here in front of me. So we have Rachel's signature orange, which again, these beautiful colors for your fall table are so pretty. Here's your yellow.
It's almost like a mustardy.
Sunflower almost, isn't it?
Sunflower. Perfect. That's perfect.
There's the brown, always a classic. Here's the beautiful, what you've always had is your green in your line, kind of a Granny Smith apple green, right?
Perfect description.
Then here's the new green, everybody, and it's this beautiful, almost like a spruce green, I would say.
I was saying earlier, if you live in the woods, like I come from the Adirondacks, or you live in the cabin, or you love the country, it's that kind of rich, sprucey pine green.
It is. Yeah, I love it. Here's the white, which I think if you love bistro wear or that kind of cafe wear,
food looks so beautiful
good on white
or black. I love it.
Here's your blue. And then here's that gorgeous eggplant. And I think that purple has been really popular. It's the most limited right now. This whole set, everybody, is $99.96. But I just have to show you one thing. Because you can find Rachel's Bubble and Brown collection out at retail.
Right.
And if you were to go out retail shopping for Bubble and Brown, this piece here is a 3.5-quart covered baker from the Bubble and Brown line.
A beautiful lasagna.
It's a great piece.
Great.
But alone, it's $44.99 for one piece.
Which is a great price. I mean, I would pay double for that. It's such a beautiful dish. But
the fact that you're getting all of these pieces for 4 payments of $24.99 is really tremendous. So let's walk people through this a little bit, Rachel, to give some ideas and just talk about why the Bubble and Brown line you feel is such an essential in the kitchen.
Well, I have collected vintage pieces that were sort of similar to this, but they didn't have wide enough handles, or they were so pricey and delicate you didn't want to use them. What I love about these shapes is that it's great form and function, and depending on the color, it can go into a country kitchen or a city kitchen.
Yes.
Like the spruce or the chocolate or the harvest gold and orange. They all look great in the country. The brighter colors are more urban, look good in the city. White looks good anywhere.
White looks good everywhere, right.
But what's so great about stoneware, what we both love about it, is it never gets those little dots and annoying stains that glassware and some metal bakeware give you. You do have these huge handles on every single piece, and this set is enormous. You could cook a small turkey or a full double breast, the entire pork loin. You could roast an 8-pound chicken, as we did. But you can make all of your pastas, your chili macs, all of the comfort foods we love this time of year. Chicken pot pies, right?
Right.
And again, these are wonderful for serving in because they keep cold food cold in the summer, but this time of year, they'll keep the stew or the soup warm at
Even
the
your
table.
mashed potatoes, right?
Mashed
Want
potatoes.
to put the lid back on it, stays nice and warm.
Chili, cioppino, whatever's in there, it'll keep it nice and hot on the table. And I love this because in our original set, it had some ovals that were open, a covered oval that was nice and deep like this, and then it had these little individual au gratin dishes. They're about 10 ounces each, and people love those because they did individual meatloaf and stuff like that.
Right.
But they asked us if we could do an in-between size, something a little larger. This is a perfect side dish size, but I have 2 words for this size. It's 24 ounces. 2 words, hot dips.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
For the holidays.
Crab dip, the spinach artichoke dip.
That everybody loves. Come on.
The buffalo chicken dip
Buffalo
that people go
chicken
insane
wing
for.
when you're watching the football
Pepperoni
games.
pizza dip.
Everybody
Yum.
loves that. So these are amazing. They go in the oven to 500 degrees. All those dips are sticky and cheesy, and they usually make stains in your bakeware, and you have to soak it. Not these guys. These are inherently nonstick. And it's the absolute perfect size. Then you set it in the larger dish, and you put the pita or the flatbread or the chips next to it for the dip. I mean, they are amazing.
So remember, all of these pieces, if you've never bought Bubble and Brown before, they're all dishwasher safe. They're all microwave safe. So for that smaller size, you can throw it in the microwave and reheat something if you need to. As we've talked about, freezer safe, oven safe, under your broiler.
Oh, I better check the nachos.
Speaking of nachos, we even talked about it, Rach. We forgot about it. Here's your opportunity to get something that's so functional. I also love that it's a solid color, because if you have plates that have pattern to them, it's not going to clash with anything. Pull out the color that you love. You want to put more color into your kitchen. You know, these are also great pieces that look amazing.
Nachos.
Let's see, where should we
I'm
put
just
it?
showing you how good do those look, huh? Corn,
looks so
tomatoes, jalapenos.
But I love that you use this as a fruit bowl. I love that you
Leave
use
them
this
out, you guys.
for your bread basket.
That's right.
You know, where you keep all your
throw
rolls.
them in the cupboard. Keep them right on the counter. If you want to stack them up, they nest. You can see how they nest right down there with the mustard.
That's great.
And they can stack all up together, but they're so beautiful. Just leave little piles of them here and there, or use them for fruit bowls. You can leave them, I leave mine just stacked up on the counter empty, and mix and match the colors. They look beautiful. They're little works of art. They really are.
And the thing that I love about the Bubble and Brown, because I have many of these individual pieces, you know, here or there that I've collected in the years that Rachel and I have worked together, they never show the wear, Rachel.
I still
you know
have,
what I mean?
I still have the original
samples. They don't scratch up. They don't mar up.
And
the
those
color
little dots.
stays
You don't get those
beautiful.
weird dots.
They don't bubble it. I mean, they just, it's such great quality performance for your kitchen.
And I was saying side dish size. Like, look at that mac and cheese. That's enough side for 4 people for a little side of mac and cheese, or 2 adult jumbo portions for sure. It's 24 ounces, these 2 dishes that you get. And you're getting the trivets, guys. So you can put the trivet on the table, take the nachos or the enchiladas or the big Italian chicken right to the table, and just put it right down on the trivet and serve from it. They're beautiful service pieces, too. They're not just functional, they're just pretty once they hit the table.
And don't you think too, those 24 ouncers for empty nesters who are wanting to do like a casserole for just 2, you could take your recipe that makes 4 servings, divide it between those 2,
That's right,
and again,
put one in the freezer.
You've got one in the freezer. So they're so practical, I think, for your lifestyle. And I was going to take this mac and cheese over here and just pull it back a little, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Just to show when we talk about it being
Nothing
non-stick.
sticks.
I mean, do you see this, guys?
Look, I have a brownie. Look, I'll show them this.
Look how I can pull this ooey gooey cheesiness. Look how I'm just pulling that away. It's not sticking on the bottom. I mean, that's what you love about the performance here. It's not something that's going to be a total mess on the back end.
And guys, can you see this? Look at that, a deep dish brownie. Look at that. There's not
For
a
baking.
speck. Beautiful
Your
for baking.
cobblers in this.
Cobblers.
Amazing. Pineapple upside down cake,
Anything
right?
that's sticky, gooey. I'm telling you, it's such a pleasure. You have the handles to help you get it in and out of the oven. And I really can't stand those dots. They drive me nuts.
I know.
I stand at the...
Because you get that new glass piece and you're like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so pretty.
It's great.
One use, it's
and
speckled
it's got the
brown,
speckles,
never comes off.
And there's no handles. You're carrying lasagnas and stuff that's like molten lava, and you don't have any handles.
Right, right.
And you know, we were discussing earlier, so many people, some of my close friends have RA, have rheumatoid arthritis. It's hard for them.
Yeah, you can't.
Not to have a handle to get stable with something big and heavy like that in and out of the oven. and they have joint trouble.
Well, also our older parents,
That's
you know,
right.
it's harder for them to hang on to things, but you can because you have the handles here.
The handles really help. It seems like a small thing. It's not. It's a huge thing. And, you know, people have been calling since midnight last night, and we first debuted this, and saying, you know what? One woman called in and she says, I'm single, so I'm always cooking for a couple of people. I'm going to keep all the smaller pieces and gift all of the larger ones
I love that.
to friends with families. I said, they're brilliant.
It's a great idea.
It's brilliant.
Or what about making a delicious, huge family-sized lasagna
And
leaving it when you know, say, keep the pan.
What a gift.
Because that is something that will be used over and over and over again. Remember, it's not just for baking a chicken or roasting a tenderloin. It's also for baking brownies. It's for serving enchiladas. It's for making up those tailgate nachos or chilies. I mean, all these different things. It's for serving all the waffles and the bagels on a breakfast brunch morning.
They're beautiful service pieces, and they're great bakeware too. So it's really a double duty thing, or triple duty if you think about it, because you can also freeze it and put it in the fridge and, you know, just take it back and forth to the table until it's totally empty, then put it in the dishwasher.
And I love how here, like, you can kind of, you know, tie your meals together.
Yeah,
You've got
beautiful.
the nachos, you've got the enchiladas, you've got the rice, you've got the
Beans,
black
rice,
beans.
tortillas.
There's your tortillas, your salsas, your guacamole, your, you know, salsa
Mac
verde.
and cheese.
Look at all of it. I mean, in
Ton
that,
of food.
your table is set. It's all easy to wash, it's easy to clean, and remember, it all stacks within each other, so it is not going to take up a ton of your cabinet space because it all stacks as you're seeing right there. So as long as you're really able to get the width of the bottom piece
That's
and,
right.
you know, maybe, I don't know, 12 inches, not even 10 inches in height, it's all going to stack away, and you can pull it out as needed. It's on Easy Pay. Everything in this show is actually tonight, everyone.
Which is such a great opportunity
so
for people.
Nice.
And people are starting to think about holidays all day long today. We've been talking about holidays. This is the season for this sort of bakeware.
Let's go through the colors one more time, and then
Okay,
we're going to
good.
go off to our phones.
Okay,
So
cool.
remember, all of the pieces that we're showing you here, as far as actual bakeware pieces, just so that you know, there's really 7 pieces, then there's the 2 lids, and then there's the 2 trivets. So
Right.
I know that 11, sometimes you might be like, where am I going to put 11 pieces? It's really not 11 pieces when you figure it out that way. It's 7 vessels, the 2 lids, and then
And
the
the
2
2
trivets, right?
right.
And then here are all of your colors. So we have the purple, which is that eggplant, the most limited. Here's that beautiful cobalt blue. People love blue in their kitchen, so I love that shade
and
of
a
blue.
lot of people do the French country look with the blue and the gold. You can mix
yes.
and match. And if you already own Bubble and Brown, why don't you get a different color this time if you're getting another
Well,
set?
I love to mix
and
that
mix
together.
and match. Me too.
It's great.
Yeah.
Here's the white, and what's nice, Rachel and I were talking about this, the white will always stay white. It's not going to get marred with
Exactly.
those brown spots. I mean, the beauty of this white cookware or bakeware, you know, servingware is that you want it to stay pristine. This always will. Here's that brand new deep green.
I love
that
this color.
gorgeous spruce color. I think it's so pretty.
I'm so envious. If I bring home any more of my own sewing, my husband will leave me because there'll be no room for him. But I really want a couple
Love that.
pieces
Well,
of
that
the
I
green.
think with the red, if you already have the red, I'd get the green, and now you have
Stunning.
a holiday table.
Oh, beautiful.
Just gorgeous. Here's the lighter shade of green. This was the original green in the line, more of like that Granny Smith apple color. Then we have the classic brown.
And for, you know, for gifts, brown is a safe way to go too because it's a neutral.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the beautiful kind of mustardy sunflower gold.
Beautiful.
There's your orange, and we've been showing you the red. We're going to go off to our phones. Kathleen's joining us
Hi,
from
Kathleen.
Wisconsin. Hi, Kathleen.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Happy birthday, Rachel.
Oh, thank you,
that's
sweetie.
nice.
Thank
Happy
you so
belated.
much. Thank you. It's been a
My
fun week.
birthday also is in August.
Oh, no kidding. So's my husband, my nephew, my brother. It's crazy. It's crazy. We call it Christmas in August.
Oh, that's fun.
You bet.
Hey, have you ever cooked with any of the Bubble and Browns?
Yes, I did. I bought your special 2 years ago.
Okay.
Oh, great. Do you love it?
And I bought the orange.
Great.
And now I have.
Oh, where'd you
Pardon?
go?
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Kathleen.
You bought the
Oh.
orange.
Yes, I bought the orange, and now I bought the red because my
Beautiful.
new daughter-in-law really loves red. So I'm
Great.
going to give her half of the
Congratulations.
special, and I'll keep the other half.
That's
Oh, that's
great because
great
they
idea.
all mix and match, and I have the orange right next to the red here. It's beautiful. It's like the flame colors, really nice. And I think that's great. And then you guys can cook together and cook for each other. I think that's lovely. It's an enormous set. There's more than enough to go around. It really is stunning.
Yes.
How do
yes.
you like living with the Bubble and Brown? It's fun to clean these, right? Because they're no effort.
That's right. Yes, it is.
Good, good. And you've had yours now for 2 years, Kathleen. Is it showing the wear, or does it look as good as it did when you first received it?
No, it looks just like new.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so crazy. I have some of the original pieces that were my samples, and I swear they look just like I just took them out of a box. It's a great fabrication, you know.
Yes.
Stoneware is inherently non-stick. You can do anything with it, and it just looks like $1,000,000.
And it's sturdy, you know, you don't
It's
hear
heavy.
it's cracking.
Right.
You don't have issues with it, you know, breaking
Looking
down.
aged,
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it really is. Obviously, you love it, Kathleen, so I'm so glad that you were able to call in.
Yes. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh, we certainly will.
All righty.
Okay,
Take
sure.
care.
And congratulations
You too.
on the new daughter-in-law,
Yeah,
too.
that's nice,
That's
right?
great.
You must
so
like her.
much.
You must like her if you're getting her that good
That's right.
cookware.
They must be a good mother-daughter-in-law
You bet.
mix.
Bye
Thanks,
now.
Kathleen. All right.
Bye.
Here again is our today's special value. I know a lot of you are just getting home from work, so we want to kind of just recap for you what we've put together. More capacity than any other Bubble and Brown set we've ever offered. New sizes that we've never offered before in Bubble and Brown. So you're getting 3 of the open casseroles, and one is the 3 3/4. One is the 3, and these are quarts, right? 3 3/4 quarts. So you're
Right.
getting almost 4 quart capacity. Then the 3 quart, and then the 2 1/2 quart.
Right.
So those are your 3 open sizes. Then you're getting the 2 sizes that have the covered. One is a 3 1/2 quart. Huge, and then this one is a 2 quart. So that, again, these are replacing those glass containers, the metal containers, the whiteware that you got 20 years ago when you were married and
That's
you
right.
never really liked it because it didn't have any color for your kitchen. Now we're getting rid of all that. You're getting 2 of these 24-ounce side dish servers, but also
Beautiful.
great for hot dips. Remember,
Hot dips, right?
Love that for
It's
the hot dip. It's
perfect size.
It's perfect.
24 ounces. It is exactly the right size. That's like the Goldilocks of hot dip dishes.
I would also say, because my kids do happen to love, I'm admitting this on national television, SpaghettiOs and Chef Boyardee pasta and
that's so
meatballs.
hilarious.
But I put it in their thermos for lunch, right? And I always need a good bowl to heat it up in the microwave before I
Perfect.
put it into the
Perfect.
thermos. That's the perfect size for reheating those canned treats that your kids love. So you're getting 2 of those, and you're getting 2 trivets. It's on Easy Pay. I want to remind you, Rachel's done a lot of great Bubble and Brown pieces. Here's one of them. This is that large 3 1/2 quart size, covered baker, $44.99 at retail for 1 piece. You're getting all of the pieces that I just showed you for 4 payments of $24.99. They will not show wear. You have our 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee.
I can't believe the price.
And
It
2
knocks me out.
years it's taken us to do a new Bubble and Brown Today's Special Value, but this is the one you want because it's got it all, well, not all covered,
It's
only
a
2 are covered,
huge-
but then the 3 open ones for different
It's
everyday
a
cooking.
huge set, and you know it's partially designed by the viewers. The trivets are fantastic. I love including those because you can go straight from the oven to the table.
Yeah,
The
they're
24-ounce size, I love. It's perfect for the hot dips, and it's perfect for sides at the holidays.
Right.
Your mashed potatoes, put the gravy at 2 ends of the table, whatever. And it's just so cheerful. But to bring this stuff home, when I see it all spread out like this looks like a $500 set of dishware to me.
Yes.
It really does.
Yes.
And it feels
If it was
that
in
way
an
too.
upscale kitchen
Absolutely.
catalog,
I would
absolutely
pay
would do that
$100
price.
just for this
For
one
piece.
covered dish.
For 1 piece.
Easy.
Yeah, because we also know the quality, Rachel. There are
That's
a lot
right.
of things out there that would charge you $100 for that, and it wouldn't have the quality
And
of yours.
you and
it
I
would
have both-
scratch off.
That's right.
It would crack.
And we
you
both go
couldn't
the-
go freezer
That's right.
to oven. Like, you couldn't do the things that
You've
yours can
seen
do.
high quality, heavy stoneware out in the world, guys. Take a look at some of the prices. 1 dish with no handles, $100.
Right.
A small dish.
Right.
They get ridiculous prices, and there's no reason for it.
So that's why we love this today's special
That's right.
value. Down here, we want to reemphasize, you know, this isn't just for your roasting. This isn't just for comfort food
I have
casseroles.
cobbler. I'm gonna get
although
that.
it's great for that. But then look here, everybody. When you're taking in the cupcakes for your child's birthday, it's the perfect thing to transport.
They made me a birthday cake in
I
that top
saw
one. They
that.
wouldn't let me eat it, though.
I saw. Well, let's go grab a fork. It was Rachel's birthday on Monday, so we're thrilled that she's having a great birthday week. And then here I was saying earlier, cobblers. Oh my gosh! Look at that.
A beautiful cobbler. So we made a big dessert buffet here.
I love it.
Here's a huge
Look at
roast
this
beef dinner.
roast.
I mean, that
This
would
is
be-
Christmas dinner.
It's crazy how huge these dishes are. Brussels sprouts, a beautiful salad,
nice.
brownies,
Love the kind of
garlicky
bruschetta,
bread.
yep.
Beautiful. And then a little horseradish sour cream, some au jus. Huge spread.
Look at this. How about focaccia bread?
Look, honesty.
In
Look at
your
this.
bubble and brown.
Look at that.
Wow.
Not a spot.
Totally even,
Yep.
gorgeous. And then this.
Do you know how many pounds of spaghetti that is?
I have no idea.
3 pounds dried spaghetti. It weighs about 22 pounds once you cook it up. That's 3 pounds of spaghetti and a couple of dozen meatballs, kids.
Wow.
That's enough for literally an army.
And you're not going back to the kitchen refilling and refilling and refilling. You're just putting it all out in one. And look how beautiful it looks.
Stunning.
Gorgeous.
And, you know, hot
Soup.
food stays hot, so there's minestrone here. If you take
Love
it,
that.
you make the minestrone, you heat the dish, put the soup in the dish, and it'll be like
Stay
a beautiful
warm.
tureen and stay warm. When it's room temp and everybody's eating, throw it right in the freezer.
Great.
Or right in the fridge.
And then reheat
Next day,
it the next day.
throw it in the oven or the microwave and you're done.
I love it. And look how cute this is, the way you've wrapped it up with different gift ideas.
Now, isn't this great?
I mean,
Look.
so if you're looking at, think about it, guys. If you could come up with 4 gifts from this, it would be 4 gifts for less than $25 for
Amazing.
something that's functional, usable in every aspect of the kitchen, and look how you've tied it together.
You know, if you know someone that loves to cook, especially comfort foods, you can stack together a few of the bakers and include a trivet.
Great.
Then this one was a wine and cheese theme.
Love this.
With a beautiful covered casserole they can make a nice French country dish with, and a little mopine to keep the bottles from breaking.
Cute.
This one is a great neighbor gift. You bring them some cookies and some little peppermint candies and let them keep the dishes.
Great.
This is wonderful for dorms.
How cute is
yeah,
that?
They can heat up their mac and cheese, or they can heat
That
up
is
their
the
soup and
perfect
chili.
size for a
Right?
dorm microwave.
Then they can eat right off the trivet because it'll be hot. And a little snack pack
to
of
go.
Kind bars, which I love.
Love that.
All tied together in the dish.
That is fabulous.
Isn't that great?
4 gifts
4
here.
huge gifts.
Less than $25 a gift.
Now look at this. This looks like it costs $200. I mean,
Can
it's
you imagine? You're getting
huge.
all of those pieces if you divided it up this way
Gorgeous.
for less than $25 for that gift. I mean, that is something anybody is going to enjoy. Maybe you put a new cookbook with it, right?
They're beautiful.
Maybe it's somebody who wants to do more at-home cooking. These are the pieces that are going to make the difference in your kitchen because they perform. And they give you versatility. You don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have that size, or I'm not sure if the metal will work. Should I use the glass? This
that's
covers
a
all
great
of it.
point.
You clean all the
You
extra
don't
stuff out.
have to cook in the metal and then put it on the fancy platter. You just cook
Yeah.
and take it to the table.
Right.
So it really saves you steps and dishes, the whole 9 yards. You can gift and repurpose all of your old glass and metal bakeware to your local food bank.
Love that.
And let
That's a
them get
great
some great
idea.
use out of it.
Great idea.
And you're just making
Good
your
idea.
life a smidge easier, and you don't have to do as many dishes because you've got the platter all set.
And it has those words, dishwasher safe, which are 2 of my favorite in the
People
English
love that.
language.
You know what? These are so easy to wipe out.
Yeah.
It's kind of silly to use the dishwasher, but
It is.
Who has
like some of
time?
the larger pieces, you know, you
Who
just
has
rinse it
time
out with
to do
soapy
the dishes
water.
when the people are all there and looking at you?
Right.
You hide them in the dishwasher.
If you want the purple, there's only 900 sets left. And I
Oh,
know that
wow.
might seem like a lot, but already today, 13,000 of these sets are gone. So purple, let's just show those colors one more time, and then we'll scoot to the phones. So
Okay.
here's that purple, everybody.
kind of
and
like
that
an
is like an
eggplant.
eggplant
Yeah.
color. Yeah, what's the aubergine?
Aubergine.
So fancy.
Oh, you said that's so fabulous.
Do you know that my French teacher in college
Yeah.
told me that I spoke French with a Spanish accent? There was only one semester of French for me. So there is your beautiful, we'll just say purple. Here's your gorgeous blue, that true cobalt blue. A lot of you collect blue and white
Rich.
dinnerware
Yep.
too, or I like what you said with the French country kitchens. Here's the white, and the beauty of the white is
Elegance.
it's always going to be white.
Elegant.
It's always clean, and it's stylish, it's smooth. The shape of it is
Great
gorgeous.
gift, too.
Love the white. That's a good wedding gift,
Yep.
you know, if you don't know what they're
Fabulous.
going to do, that's great.
Fabulous. And
Here's
it's
the
under
new
$100.
green. Love that.
Yep.
New green, that beautiful spruce green. Here is the lighter green, which is that kind of Granny Smith apple green. Lots of you love that color too. I think that's such a fun, bright pop. Brown, always classic, looks fantastic.
Another great gift if you don't know the kitchen.
Here's the yellow, that warm kind of sunflower gold. Here's the orange. That's always sort of been your signature color,
I
right?
love
Your
it.
beautiful
Yeah, the harvest orange.
And then, of course, we have the red, where you see that whole big set. And the red has been very, very popular in this presentation.
Well, people love that deep red in the kitchen. It's so popular in all kinds of kitchenwares.
And it always works.
Yeah.
If your kitchen is neutral, if you're going to pop a color, red's a great
Red
color
works.
to pop.
Yep.
If you're thinking ahead to the holidays, and maybe you have the beautiful holiday china, but the pieces for serving from that brand are just out of your price point. I mean, here you're getting everything that you need to serve up that Christmas turkey or roast
and you
or
know, summer
appetizers.
holidays too are great with red,
Red, white,
right?
and blue.
4th of July,
it's
Memorial
always
Day,
good.
and Labor Day. I mean,
Red works.
So red works
It really
year-round.
does. Let's go to our phones. Jamie's joining us from
Hi, Jamie.
Oregon. Hi, Jamie. It's
Hi.
Joe and Rachel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're great.
So tell us what you think about the Bubble and Brown set.
Absolutely love it. I collect all of Rachel's cookware, her utensils. My whole kitchen is Rachel Ray.
Oh,
that's
thank you. What a
great.
huge compliment. Have you used some of the Bubble and Brown before then?
I have a few pieces, and every birthday and Christmas, I put it on my list for my husband to buy.
Nice.
But I figured, you know what? It's between my birthday and Christmas, and
Go for it.
I saw this, and I'm like, I'm buying it for myself. This is my early Christmas present.
Oh, that's
and it's on
great.
Easy Pay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that makes it so affordable. And now you're set. You are set for the holidays.
Yes,
Set.
and I bought the orange.
Beautiful.
Now I have the whole orange collection, and
Beautiful.
I have a 16-year-old daughter here who's all excited because, like she said, she goes, now you have all matching colors for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
that's
beautiful for
nice. What a beautiful
Thanksgiving.
table you're going to have, Jamie.
And it's such great stuff to have going into the holidays, you know, because the oval shapes, you could put two right next to each other on the same oven rack. You get two enormous
good
casseroles
point.
going. And you can do a small whole turkey or a huge double turkey breast, full turkey breast, and that
Yeah.
whole pork loin, huge roast of beef. I mean, look at the size of that. I'd eat that bird for
huge.
Thanksgiving.
I'm
It's
gonna
an
grab this.
8-pound
Yeah.
bird.
Look at this.
They're
Wow.
really great pieces. I'm so excited you treated yourself, and I'm so excited that QVC made it easy, you know, with the Easy Pay.
Well, I love it that it cooks evenly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's so
Yeah.
heavy, and it holds the heat when you're done, you know, cooking
Right.
whatever in it. It looks
Doesn't get the
great,
hot
right?
spots.
It never gets those tiny little black dots. Doesn't it look terrific after you clean it?
It looks, yes.
Yeah.
And Rachel, can I just say one thing?
Sure.
It is you. I have a 16-year-old daughter who's going to be a junior in high school, and it was you who she's going to culinary school at Le Cordon
wonderful.
Bleu when she graduates in 2016. She's already set to go there, but it was you and Guy Fieri who got her to want
That's
to go to
wonderful.
culinary school.
Oh,
That's wonderful. What's her
cool.
name?
Her name is Fallon.
Hi, sweetie. Give her my love.
Fallon.
That's so
That's
great. That's so
nice.
fantastic. You know what? It's a great profession. People will always be hungry. It's all about sharing. I mean, food is such a great, wonderful way to make a living. You always
Yeah.
feel good, and
Right.
you're always sharing with people. And for her sake, she'll always have a date. The way to anybody's anything is through their stomach. Although that's probably not the favorite thing for mom to hear.
Exactly. So thanks, ladies.
Well, Jamie,
Tell her to
thank
look
you.
for tell her to look for a husband who's happy doing dishes, though. I got one of those. It's wonderful.
Another
you.
life tip from Rachel. That's a good one. Thanks, Jamie. Take care.
Thank you.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
guys.
You know, we had asked our QVC viewers
Right.
if there was a recipe they'd like to see you present in the Today's Special Value.
Oh yeah, you guys put the actual recipe up, right? So people
Right,
can
so we're
download
gonna
it.
go over, and I think
Back
it's
here?
right back here.
Yep.
Yep. And this is a cider beef, I
Yeah,
think.
everyone
Rach, tell
should
me
know
about this.
that this is my mom's creation. This is my mom's recipe. You should absolutely go online and download this. I make this every fall, and all of my guests that come over that have this dish ask for it. They request it when they come back all winter long.
Wow.
So we're really running an inn at my house at this point. The cider beef is very simple. You brown 2-inch cubes of beef chuck. It's then cooked with root vegetables. You can use turnips, you can use parsnips, onions. We always we put roasted garlic in ours because we put garlic in everything.
Yeah.
We're Italian. We love carrots for sweetness, but get really good cloudy cider. And that's
Okay.
so easy to find this time of
Yeah,
year. You know,
right,
that really
yeah.
good, fresh
Like an apple
pressed.
cider. Yep, okay.
A little bit of Worcestershire in there is one of your secret ingredients. But the thing that really makes it is when you dish it up, you put some mashed potatoes up on top. Ooh, that's still warm. And our mashed potatoes have sour cream, chives, butter, a little bit of parsnip. It's a secret little spicy ingredient in the potatoes, and lots of super sharp white cheddar.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
And my mom always puts a little nutmeg in too.
Okay.
But you take the cider beef.
Looks amazing.
Beautiful.
Do you like slow cook it? Like over,
yeah, you slow cook it, you brown it, and then you cook it low and slow in the oven. So I would brown this, get it going, and big old cast iron, and then transfer it to the pretty casserole and let it cook low and slow in the oven, covered, until the meat's falling apart. Then you take your mashed potatoes with the cheddar and you just put a dollop off to the side. And they pull from the potatoes as they're eating the meat. You guys have got to download this. My mom knows her stuff.
Yeah.
This is delicious.
So cider beef.
The very first show we ever did here was a oval bubble and brown set, but nowhere near as large as this.
Yeah, and these are all new sizes. Such great capacity, but I don't want that to scare you because there's plenty of pieces here and plenty of recipes that you can prepare on a smaller scale where they're going to work that way too. All, of course, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, oven safe to 500 degrees. You can broil with this. It's never going to scratch away. It washes beautifully, and it really is functional.
It's a perfect thing.
Here's everything that you're getting in this set, and you're going to be getting some that are open. You're going to be getting some that are lidded. Instead of doing the small little ramekins like Rachel's done in the past, you're actually getting 2 of these side dish containers, which I love. 3 sizes that are open, including that really large, almost 4-quart capacity.
Almost 4 quarts. You could put a small turkey. We've got an 8-pound chicken down there, and it looks like a turkey. These are enormous. A whole pork loin, a giant holiday beef roast, which we have down there, beautiful beef rib roast. These are enormous capacity, and we were chatting before the show. This is not only the largest set with number of pieces, it's the largest set with capacity ever.
I love that.
Ever.
And this is the time of year when you really want to start thinking about it. Because I also know, back to school, my kids went back to school on Monday. That means the sports things are starting, the after-school activities. And a lot of times I want to make double of things so we can eat off of it. Or I want to do double so I can put them in the freezer.
Exactly.
So having the extra capacity now really makes sense. 3 different sizes in your open, and then you're getting 2 sizes here which are going to be covered, which I love. And then, as I said, you get the 2 that are 24 ounces each, and you're going to be getting your extra trivets. You have more colors today than we've ever seen before, including that brand new deep green.
Which everyone is loving, and I think it's one of the colors that's limited. That, and I think the eggplant is really popular too. But this is such a great idea for the fall season, what you just hit on. This is a great dinner solution. Casseroles, baby.
Yeah.
One dish wonders.
Yes.
Make extra double of everything your family loves and stack them up in the freezer because these can go from freezer to oven to table to dishwasher.
Isn't that great?
So just double everything. Make your chili max. Make your baked pastas. Make your soups and stews. Freeze them right in the casserole, ready to shove in the oven.
I love it. Here's all your colors, everybody. You're seeing them all here in front of me. So we have Rachel's signature orange, which again, these beautiful colors for your fall table are so pretty. Here's your yellow.
It's almost like a mustardy.
Sunflower almost,
yes,
isn't it?
Sunflower, perfect, that's perfect.
There's the brown, always a classic. Here's the beautiful, what you've always had is your green in your line, kind of a Granny Smith apple green, right?
Perfect description.
Then here's the new green, everybody, and it's this beautiful, almost like a spruce green, I would say.
I was saying earlier, if you live in the woods, like I come from the Adirondacks, or you live in the cabin, or you love the country, it's that kind of rich spruce